Hi, Janet Beckers here. I'm taking you behind the scenes in a launch as it's currently happening. I've been working with Sue and Steve as part of their consulting team for this launch, and one of the best ways to be able to really look and learn and get ideas for your own business is to watch what people are doing as they're doing, and watch people who are doing a great job, and that's what Sue and Steve are doing here. So Sue and Steve have said it's okay for me to share some of the secrets that I know from behind the scenes because I've been involved in working on the strategies with them. Now, with a launch, the whole idea is that instead of just going straight to a sales page for people, if you've got a great program coming up that is worth putting the effort in like this, you're really going to increase your sales. And the reason for that is you're really letting people understand what the opportunity is. You're getting them to see that you know what you're talking about. You get to help people understand if this is going to be something that they want to do. It helps them to be able to select if they if what you're offering and the way that you do it is something that's going to be of value for them. So by the time it comes that you actually say, okay, the doors are open, people have already got a good idea if they want to be working with you and if the opportunity that is something that they want. So let me show you. Now, this very first page is what's called a squeeze page, and a squeeze page, the sole purpose is you want people to join the list. So you can see over here that that's the whole thing. Everything is pointing down to here. You've got the arrows that are pointing down. Now, the nice part about here is they've got a video, which I'll just click that so you'll be able to see. It's quite a bit loud, but the nice part here, I'll just close that. Whoop. Quiet. The nice part about here is it lets you get to see them. Now, they use video a lot, and they're actually going to be teaching about video, so that's fantastic for them to have that on there. Now, the whole purpose of an interview on that squeeze page is to let people know that you're going to be giving them some brilliant value, and to also explain what the opportunity is. Now, by opportunity, I mean, what is it that by them actually taking time to actually learn from the free training that you're about to give them, what will that give them the skills to take the most of an opportunity? So that opportunity may be to build a business on the internet, it may be to lose weight, it may be, as another project I'll be sharing with you a bit later, may be about how to conceive a child. All these sorts of interesting things. That's the whole idea of that video, is for people to know that you're likable, that know what you're talking about, and that you explain that there is an opportunity that they can be taking the most of. The other thing that you'll see here is they also have a really clear headline and dot points all the way down here. So they've actually got content there, because some people don't like watching videos, so you've got the words as well. You will see a lot of launch squeeze pages that only have video, and they work really well as well, but it's also really nice to have some really good copy written there as well for people who don't like to do that. So what I'm going to do is to sign in here and then click this lovely get to instant access. So hang on a tick and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so here we are on the inside. Now, the whole idea here is you can see that there's video 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, the reason that you have these 4 different videos is to step by step be able to take people through some things that they are going to learn that's going to help them decide, wow, I think I can do this. There's a great opportunity. Really over delivering by giving great teaching content. The videos that are in these sort of launches are not short ones because they really over deliver on the teaching. You should be delivering things here that are really the kind of things that people could expect to pay for. But of course, you're not giving away everything there. You're giving great value and things that you know that you're going to go into even more depth when they actually go into some kind of paid program. Again, with all of them, the idea is that you're going to be sharing with people great content, but you also want them to get a feel for, do they like you? Do they think that they want to learn from you? And do you know what you're talking about? So through every one of these videos that you watch, you're going to see that they over-deliver on content, but they also are going to be positioning themselves as experts because they are. So that you're going to be seeing, okay, well, they know what they're talking about, they're likable, and also to see they're going to share with you where they've come from and where they are now, so that you can, and this is an important thing for you to be able to do in your launch videos or whatever media you decide to use. You may decide not to use video. You may decide that you're going to be using reports, or you may decide to do audio or webinars, things like that. Whatever medium is going to work for your market, you also want to be sharing, you know, this is where I was and this is where I am now. I can understand you and I can relate to you, but hey, I know what to do and I've done it, and now I can teach you how to do it. So these are important things for you to be able to get across in your videos. Now, one thing that Sue and Steve have done is they did a survey of their list before they started doing this, and they know what the big problems are for their list. And surprise, surprise, one of the big problems is list building. How do you build a list? So this video here actually takes you through how to build a list step by step, and they even have a mind map that you can download. These whole things. So it's really over delivering. These next videos, they're actually going to show you step by step how do you create your videos. Like, this is good stuff. You know, this is the sort of stuff that you would pay for, but you're going to see that if you can look at these and go, wow, if that's what I get for free, how much am I going to get when I actually go into a paid program? So of course, if you're using this to launch your program, only ever do something like this when you're actually, only create great programs. Over deliver in your programs. You know, I mean, that just goes without saying. Otherwise, you know, take the time to make fantastic programs. Otherwise, you know, you're not doing your customers a service. Now, a few things that I want to show you on here. One is you can see the links at the top, and one is red saying that that video is available, and the other ones, it shows you that there's things coming up but they're not available yet. So it's a way of going, oh, okay, I can see something's going to happen. I'm going to scroll down, and you can also see these videos here on the right hand side saying coming soon, coming soon. Now you might be looking at this going, oh, this is pretty flash. Now this is a template that you can buy for $97 to set all of this up, and it goes with WordPress. Now, down below, either down below in the video here or in the blog post, wherever it is that you're watching this, I've actually got a link for you to go and get that template. 97 bucks, it's just awesome, and it's sort of, all you have to do is just add in the content, and it sets it all up for you. Now, another thing that is new, that is part of this template, and that I really recommend you do, is have a look here. You've actually got like buttons, and what you've got here is, this is an actual plugin that comes from Facebook, and it's a social commenting plugin, and what it means is when people leave comments, what was the traditional thing is that they would leave a comment you know, using the blog comments, because this is actually set up on a blog, a WordPress blog. But what this does is it actually leaves, if people leave a comment, they're logged into Facebook, as so many people are these days, and it will then send, when they make a comment, it will actually post it on their page on Facebook. And then if their friends notice what they're talking about, they will then click on that link and it will take them over to the sign up page. So this is really making the most of social media, about getting that, you know, using Facebook. The natural thing that people do is leaving comments, and